Hey, what's up, guys? Back from the deck profile here. Now, as we know, Diffo dropped, or whatever the fuck the name of that says. The Therion cards are absolutely ridiculous. I've been obviously testing them with fucking Earth Machines, you know what I mean? So, I'm here to bring you guys that list. You guys know I love that deck. So, I'm going to show you a little bit of tips and tricks. I also have a combo video at the end of this to show you, and some honorable mentions as well. So, let's get right on into it. Fucking Therion Earth Machines. Therion stuff is just to the fucking moon, so, alright baby, ready?
Yeah.
Alright, so obviously 3 King Regulus. This card, you can target a machine or Therion in your graveyard, reel it in hand, target one in graveyard, special summon it, and if you do, equip it with that card that you targeted. Also, while he's face up, you can send a Therion card to negate any card effect. It doesn't destroy. And I'm going to show you a couple things about this. The one thing that's really cool, a couple things are really cool. It's level 8, so it's just a free discard for Summon Back Fortress if you need to. Also, with it being level 8, if you have like Harvester up or something, you can just combine and copy levels to make Dora, Super Dora, or also Gustav Max into the Juggernaut Liebe. Also, with Anchor Drill too, you can copy it and combine and become a 12, so you can make a Zeus with it, which is very nice. The card's just insane. So I'm going to go over a couple more things with that later. So, and then obviously I'm still playing the Machina one, 3 gear frame. After you do the combo, or if this card's in graveyard, you can target it with the Therion special it equipped with this. Since this is a union monster, you can re-special it from the spell and trap card zone as another extender. Even if you use its effect in the same thing in that turn, obviously it still has the protect them from destruction effects, which is just very good. So very insane. I went back to one unclassed bar. I'm playing 43 cards right now, and I had to make room for the Therion stuff from the last list that I profiled. Cards just very insane, obviously, but also with the Therion stuff being an extender, being any card you want it to be, that's why I'm only playing one. I had to cut space, and if you do happen to draw the unclassed bar, you can still do what you want to do with the deck. It's just before having 2 in the deck. So if you drew one, the other one was live, was like the whole thing. So I went back to 1 Fortress as well. I kind of wanted to play 2 in this list, but once again, you just don't need it because the combo gets to it, so it's just completely fine. And then we have the 1 Citadel, obviously card's insane, and then the 1 Rune Force, dude. This card's fucking Rune Force is just disgustingly good. So, and then for the Infinitrack engine, we just have 3 Harvester. And one thing I cut was last list I wasn't playing Drill. Now I'm playing Drill, and I cut the other unclassed bar for that, or whatever I cut for space. This card's just been insane for the follow-up, obviously. Then we're playing the 1 Trencher, the 1 Tunnel, and then obviously the 1 Dozer. One thing I've pointed out that I like about this list, you only have to play 1 Dozer, so you just don't have to brick on it, stuff like that. So very nice. Combo accesses it. And then for the 10s, 2 Heavy Freight Train Duracrane. I almost wanted to play 3 of this card. I felt like it was a little much because you search it in the combo too. Same with Express, the Bullet Train. This card's just obviously very insane. You don't need it as much anymore for the combo, but it's still just like an insane one, obviously. So, and then the last monster is the box. What's in the box? Ancient Gearbox, obviously part of the combo pieces. So, and then 3 of the Therion Field Spell. This fucking card's so gross, dude. So obviously on activation, it adds a Therion monster from deck to hand. If one of your dudes would be destroyed by battle, you can, it doesn't activate, it's like Colossus. You just send a Therion card or the other thing from your deck to keep it alive, and then if one of your dudes does die by battle, this does start a chain link to add back a Therion from graveyard to hand. This card's just fucking nuts. So, then obviously the 3 redeployment. This is the most important card in the deck by far. I'm still playing 3 heavy forward. I think this card, also still would just play 3 of it. Like I said, I'm playing 43 cards. And then 3 of the urgent schedule. This card's just, I have 0 to say about this. Like this card's just nuts. I'm gonna have another list of this that fully utilizes this with the Therion Rose monster, the Lily. That card's nuts. And then for the traps, I'm only playing 1 Overdrive. Overdrive, you don't really need it that much. This card's very good though, so I'm still just playing it as a one-of. Because the combo with redeployment, you access Citadel anyways, and you're not playing Metal Cruncher to get the +1 av anyways after that. But this card's obviously good for the grind game, etc. So. And then for the trap lineup, I'm playing 3D Barrier. This card's just very good right now against fucking the Despia deck, the Sword Swools, you know, stuff like that. So pendulums, etc. So I also will be having a pendulum list soon. I know people have been asking me about that. So and then the last 6 cards are the 3 strike and the 3 skill drain. And people also, for people that don't understand the skill drain card in here, because I've gotten many questions about that, your guys are just bigger than other guys. That's just kind of how it works. You know what I mean? Like, you don't need. Also, skill drains up, and you want to negate with King Regulus, you can just send himself, and it'll still negate the card. So, very good. And then for the extra deck, obviously 3 Goliath. It's a Goliath. The card's fucking ridiculous. 1 Ballista. The 1 Anger Knuckle, still the boy. And then the last 2 links are the Cleaford Genius. Genius is just very good, I think. And then there's certain combo lines where you actually use the Platinum Gadget to summon either Anchor Drill or a Harvester out of your hand. And then this card can't be used as link material to turn it with summon, but you can still send it away to summon back Anger Knuckle, which is very nice. Or send it away for Anger Knuckle to summon back a monster or whatever. So. And then for the Exceeds, 1 Italian Gear X. Shout out my boy Dylan Jordan once again. This card's just the 1 Rivistoma, the Inner Blathneer, the Slicer. That's the 4, the 5, and the 2 9s. And then for the 10s, we're just playing Zagustavins, the Superdora. And then obviously it's the Juggernaut Liba and Zeus. Deck's just very straightforward, I think. But let me show you a combo real quick, and then I want to get into the honorable mentions. Let's see, we'll just use. I'm not going to use the Therion stuff just because it adds an extra card to the combo. So if like this was Disc Coliseum or King Regulus, you would just not get nibbed at all. So, but anyways, so we'll just go from there. Let me pull these pieces out real quick. Like I need this, this, these 3, this, and I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. All right, so let's go through the combo. Baby, you can see down here, he's good. And then obviously I have some honorable mentions right after this, which you will want to stick around for. So we're just going to play the redeployment, discard any card. Okay. Search 2 Machina monsters. So you'll search the gear frame and the unclass bar. And since unclass bar was added from deck to hand except by drawing it, you can special summon it. And then when he's normal or special summon, he sends a Machina monster from deck to graveyard. So this is how you add it as Citadel. That's why I said the trap card wasn't super important, because in the combo you always get to this anyways, and you're not playing Mental Contract anyways. So, and then normal summon the gear frame effect to add you the oh boy, and then you'll overlay into the Gear X. Attach the Gear X to search, and then you will search Zahavista. Okay, and then you'll discard both of these to summon Zahavista. Okay, now you can link these 2 away into the Ballista. The Ballista is just probably one of my favorite cards in the deck, honestly, because like people forget that this has the effect where it can target a spell or trap 1 monster your opponent controls, destroy the spell or trap, and make sure your opponent's monster 0/0. So, and then his effect will activate to add the box. What's in the box? Then that effect will activate and add you the Trencher. Then you'll discard the Trencher in this for the Fortress. Okay, and then you'll go down to Graveyard and you'll banish the Trencher. To summon a Harvester. Harvester's effect will activate to add you the Doza. And then you'll use Harvester's effect targeting the Fortress to combine and add levels. So they'll be level 9s, which puts you into the Inner Blathneer. And then here, obviously you're in nib range, but you still want to detach 1 rip a card from their hand. So they can nib you here or whatever, and then you can still play. But obviously you have 3 other cards in hand with Dozer still, so you're still insane. So then you're going to go here, tribute this for the Dozer, tribute the Ballista, and then Dozer's effect will activate and summon the Zatanova. And then you will exceed into the Rivistoma. Okay. Then your Rivistoma effect attach the Trencher to add 1. This is where I like to say I add the Duracrane. Here you could summon the, you could add the Express or whatever. You add even Therion, King Regulus if you wanted to. And then you'll link this off to link 1 for Goliath, okay? And you'll tribute this to bring back the Rivistoma, and then link this away into the Goliath, okay? Then you link these 2 away to the Manga Knuckle. Okay, and then you'll go down to Graveyard, and you will banish the Tunneler to add back to Goliath, to Ballista, the Gear X, and sometimes I like to put back the this is the card that I like to put back, or once again here you could put back the box, because in the follow-up you can Ballista again, search the box, and then it'll search the Anchor Drill, and then you can make obviously combo off after that. So we'll just put back whatever. That's fine. These go back to your extra deck, and then you draw 2 fresh cards. So, okay, so you have 6 cards in hand, and once again, if you didn't draw a monster here and you still have this, you can just send the Anger Knuckle away to summon back the Citadel, okay? Which will trigger the Duracrane, just summon. And then you can make the Superdora. Okay. So obviously you still have 5 cards in hand with Superdora. Everything's completely fine. You'd probably have like the Solemns or the Skill Drains or something like that set. And then real quick, let me show you the honorable mentions. And then this, just very quick honorable mentions. I will be showing obviously more profiles of this deck, but I thought EMR was just a very insane card right now. And then I wanted to make this 40 with Upstart. Called by the Grave. Also, I really wanted to play the Revolving Switchyard. This card's just, very good. Yeah, the card's nuts. I just haven't put it in the list yet.
Or is it Winmore?
Yeah, or is it Winmore, dude? Yeah, right. And then obviously you can play like Reasoning. If you played the Switchyard, you would play Pegasus and probably this. Also, like I said, I wanted to play more Fortresses. This is the second unclass bar. This is the card I just never really needed because the Machina stuff just accesses it so easily. And then for the extra deck stuff that you can play as well, you play another Dora, Cyber Source, you can play Ready Fusion, Instant Fusion, and then also Ding with the Anchor Drill with that in box or that in Gear Frame or whatever to make it. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you leave me comments down below and all that stuff, and cheers.